Hello students, welcome to EduTech Karnataka YouTube channel and share to your friends guys. And today I tell you the most important questions of COA. COA means Computer Organization Architecture. So I'll tell you the model wise every questions and how they can ask the questions in the first model, second model, third model. And so guys, I'll tell you the who are interested to high score or high CGPA to get high CGPA in third sem. You have to first. You have to score this subject only because of it is very easy to you can write anything and you have to relate to topics. First study of topics only topics and related newses and about this topic because of COA is a very easy to we can score high percentage because of it is only having block diagrams and theory. But if you think that the network analysis or PCS or sorry electronic principles and circuits and M3 and DSDV, it is very easy. Only we have to mind it only block diagrams and theory. So first we have to understand the concept only. So you can understand the concept and write the block diagrams, very important in engineering. So everyone must and should to read the concept and we know the block diagrams and it is very important guys. I will tell you the 5 models important questions and these questions are only repeatedly asked and most important questions also this is are. So you can after the completion of video you can make the note down and also compare these questions too with your model question paper and also these are repeated questions. So guys so that's why the who are seeing this video and share to your friends also. So computer organization architecture first model with a neat diagram explaining the basic operation concept of computer and explain bus structure, single bus and multi bus in computer. So there are two types of buses are there in computer. So single and multi computers in the bus structure. So write a note on a big Indian and little Indian most important questions and explain the basic performance of basic performance equation. We have to give the example. Write a short note on subroutine and parameter passing and different types of instruction format and their address instruction, 3 address instructions and 2 address instructions and 1 address instruction. Very important questions, most of the time repeated questions. Discuss IEEE standard for a single precision and a double precision floating point number with example. It is also very important guys. So first important eighth one is very important and seventh one also important and instruction format it is also important and write a short note on subroutines, it is also important and explain basic performance equation, it is also very important. So many times I asked questions, so it is also important and write a big Indian, it is also very important. Also bus structure of single and it is also important. So second model, what is an addressing modes and explain different types of addressing modes with example, it is also important and write a short note on assemble directives and third one is explain a shift and rotate operation with example. So very important guys and with a short of assembly directives it is also important and addressing models of explain the different types of addressing models with example, it is also important. So explain stock operation with example. Write a short note on subroutine with a linkage of register. So write a program to add n number using a indirect addressing modes. So everything is very important. So many times I have analyzed the 3 to 4 model question papers and very important questions only I will written in this book also. So that's why guys I am telling that very important questions you have to study. Don't miss these questions and make a notes and share to your friends also. And you have to, if any of doubts is there, then we have to compare your model question paper also. So don't waste your time guys. So third model, explain operation of DMA with a neat circuit diagram and write a note on interrupt. Write a different types of interrupts, enabling and disabling interrupts. Explain biasing chain, daisy chain and priority structure. Explain program control IO. So in input and output, explain the concept of vectored in interrupt and what is a bus arbitration. Explain controlized bus arbitration mechanism with a neat diagram. So very important questions guys. This is very good. DMA is very important. And also note interrupt. There are so many time asked questions, guys. So very important. And so dice chain of a priority structure, it is also important. And explain the program input and output, so it is also important. And explain the concept of vector interrupt, and explain the arbitration, it is also very important. So if you study the fourth model, so if you see, guys, with a neat diagram, explain the internal organization of very important, guys. It is so many times and so many times I repeat once. So explain the internal organization of 16 and 16 into 8 memory chip, so it is also very important. And explain a secondary storage devices, it is also important. So why, guys, I am telling these questions, you have to directly study these questions. You don't think about the model question paper or anything. They are not released a model question paper, and which questions are important, which questions are not important. And sometimes you have to check and making a notes. It is, I am giving a direct notes, so you can study directly. These are very important questions. And explain virtual memory organization, define a cache memory, explain various types of it's with a neat diagram. With a neat diagram, explain working principle of magnetic disk. These are very important, guys. So many time repeated questions. It is also repeated and it is also repeated, guys. So very important, study well. And if you see the fifth model, describe a multi-bus organization of a CPU with a neat block diagram. Also its advantages very important. So write down the control sequence for the execution of the instruction add of R3 comma R1. So it is also very important, asked so many times. And discuss the neat diagram, the single bus organization of the data path inside the processor. It is also important. Explain hardwired control unit organization processing with a neat circuit diagram. What do you mean by micro instruction design? Basic organization of micro programmed control with a unit with a diagram. So explain multi-bus, their bus organization and with a neat diagram. It is also important. And what is micro program control programmer controller? Explain its basic organization with a suitable diagram. Explain. So it is also important, guys. So it is also important. The hardware, it is sometimes repeated questions. And discuss the organization of the path of inside. It is not that much of, but it is also important. So because of why I am important and telling this, so many time repeated questions only I have collected this. That's why I am telling this very important questions. So guys, study well and make the high CGPA. So everyone must and should know the block diagrams and concept of this COA. So first study the concept and read the key points of COA. Then you can everyone pass the COA, because of it is not that much of tough when compared to the NA or M3 or DSDB. The DSDB also having a lot of logic gates also there. So that's why it is very important and easy to score high marks in external exams. So study well, guys, and thank you.